back, everybody. So today we're going to try Voyager from Arvon Brewing Company. This is a new brewery to me. They are up in Grand Rapids, I believe. Granville, Michigan. So this one is New England IPA loaded with Galaxy, Mosaic, and Citra hops. I like how they stamp it. I did pick this up at Hoffman Street Grocery, $4.99. They actually, I don't know if they do it by hand. They are like a nano brewery, very small. July 8th, 2020 is when this was canned. I like the texture of the picture. It's got a humongous boat on there. ABV, 7.5% ABV. Let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass, and see what we think for my first one from them. Looks the part of a New England. Now 7.5% to me is a double IPA. Anything 7.5 and above, I go double IPA. So it's really up to you. We'll save the rest that's in there. We'll shake it up after we do it and pour it back in there. Small head, off-white, almost translucent, coming up as that orange, like an orange juice, orange color in there. Not even a quarter finger of head. Color, pale orange, hazy, very hazy, milky orange. It almost looks like milkshake IPA, I would say. That rhymed. Yeah, like a milky orange yellowish color. Probably good for a New England IPA. Let's go ahead and smell. Very fruit juice forward. Pineapple mango is what I really get out of this. I am getting like I wouldn't say vegetal hop, but like a leafy hop smell. Like it is like they added a ton of hops to this. A little sweetness in there, but yeah, that juicy fruit really sticks out in this one. Mango, pineapple is what I get the most of. So let's go ahead and taste. Very fruit forward. I would go with pineapple is what I get the most of out of this, but that juicy tropical fruit really stands out in there. 3 weeks, I would say this has been canned. There is a good amount of bitterness, and that's what I like. So if you're on the sweeter side of New England IPAs, you might not like all that bitterness. I'm trying to tell, is it a hop bitterness or is it like from young hops, like maybe a hop burn, like it's too young, maybe it should be, you should sit it a week or so more. But I don't know where that hop burn does go off, you know, stops and goes down. It does taste like bitterness as it's in the aftertaste along with that juicy fruit. There is a little bit of sweetness, but that bitterness, I think, really helps us out. Now, if I had to guess, I would think it's somewhere in the 50s for the IBUs on this one, which double IPA 7.5, 50 would be good, at least in my mind. I think Boss Tweed's like 60 something. Very smooth. Maybe a little bit of peach in there, especially in the aftertaste, like a ripe peach mixed with that juicy fruit. I don't really get the pineapple in the aftertaste as much as, I almost want to say like the skin of a peach. Don't really pick up any alcohol. in there. Yeah, good. Let's go ahead and swirl the rest of this and pour it in here and see what we get. Guess I should have left a little bit more in there, but oh well. Yeah, even as my palate warms up, that bitterness still stays around. If anything, there's a little malty fruit that I'm picking up, but that bitterness is very heavy on there. That did help with the head. More of a silky, smooth head, finger of head. Yeah, really didn't. If anything in the smell, it smells more like hops. Like when I pick my hops and they're starting to dry, that's the hop smell that I'm getting. I still get like a pineapple out of there. Taste it again. Yeah, if anything, and I don't know if my palate's just warmed up, but just putting that in there, I think the bitterness has toned down just a little. And I think I picked that up in other beers where I've left a little in the can and I drank it, and that hot bitterness is very pronounced. Then when I swirl it around and pour the rest in there, it like tones it down just a little bit. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's kind of what happened. But yeah, overall, a very good beer. I'd probably have to go with a 4.25 out of 5. If anything, I would like to see some more juicy fruit in this. I think it's good how it is. Definitely, I would pay $5 a can for this. I would buy more of it. I would drink more of it. But yeah, I think a little bit more juicy fruit I would like to come out, because that bitterness is kind of high in here. And I think it's okay, but it just needs a little bit more fruitiness. Let's check on tap just real quick and see what people are saying. 6 of my friends have checked this in, average 4.21 out of 5. Almost 900 people have checked this in, average 4.14 out of 5. So yeah, if you can get this beer and you're into New England IPAs, double New England IPAs, definitely one you should pick up and try. I will pick up some more. I think I have 3 or 4 more from them that I did pick up at Hoffman Street. They're fruit ones, so we'll get into those here soon. So if you enjoyed this video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.